Hey guys, Barbara here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is the long-awaited life update or channel update video that I've been trying to record for the past couple of days, but sometimes I get a little bit sidetracked. I've even taken some notes today so I can stay on track with you guys. First of all, I want to take care of some business. I want to welcome all my brand new subscribers, especially for the people who have joined since Christmas Day 2017, ever since Mario, the reporter Mario, came out from Channel 11 and did a segment on the family and promoted the Bear Pantry show. I've been getting a lot of subscribers. Normally I get like 500 subscribers on my own each month, but since that segment was done on Christmas Day, I've been getting 700 to 800 subscribers a month, and that's amazing. Welcome. Please feel free to navigate around the channel. This is my cooking channel. I have playlists for you guys to find things more easily. I am Belizean. I'm from Belize. I was born and raised in Belize, so that's why a lot of the food is going to be Belizean recipes or recipes with a Belizean flair to it. I think what makes my show unique, or at least I hope that's what makes it unique, is the fact that I can make things very simple. If it's a complicated recipe like sourdough bread or bagels, I know how to simplify it so that you guys are not afraid to try it. All right, now I do have a second channel. It's called Bear Pantry Talk, and there's where I have my product reviews and my daily vlogs. I used to have a vlog channel where I put up my vlogs daily, but when YouTube or Google changed the way they paid us, I abandoned it because I wasn't getting paid anymore. So I put the vlogs at the review channel, Bear Pantry Talk. So I only have 2 channels, and I would really appreciate if you would check out the second channel and subscribe and take a look at what we have going on behind the scenes. Now, the stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, if you watch my vlogs, you already know all this information. But for the people that are just here at the cooking channel and you don't watch my vlogs, then you are kind of behind on some of the stuff that's been going on. First of all, let me tell you guys why I started my cooking channel. I really wanted a means to sell my cookbook. I wrote a cookbook 6.5 years ago, and I figured I wouldn't sell too much if I wasn't known, you know, so I started to teach from the book. You guys have really stepped forward and supported me in purchasing the book. Now, the book that I've been selling from my website looks like this. That's the front, and it has spiral. When I created this book, the person that I wanted, the people who published it, well, printed the book for me and you know, distributed it, they said in order to put it at Amazon, the book could not be spiral and the book could not have color photo inserts. You could have full color or full black and white, but not photo inserts. And I have about 12 color photo inserted pages in my book. Now, when I created my book the first time around, I didn't know what the dimensions were going to be because this was my first one. So the picture is kind of this way because it was taken landscape and not profile, and I couldn't change it at the last minute. It was too much to get this book out, so it is what it is, right? Now, if you have purchased my book from Amazon, this is what you picked up. Perfect bound, not spiral bound, because you know Amazon does not allow the spiral, but inside it's black and white photos. And if I knew that was going to be that way, I wouldn't have put any photos at all. I don't like this book. I don't feel like it represents me. But you guys have still purchased through Amazon because I guess a lot of the people purchase through Amazon because they feel safe, or maybe they have Prime, or also maybe you're overseas and I don't ship overseas and Amazon will. So if you go to Amazon and you look for this book, you're going to see that Amazon is actually selling this book. You're going to see a bunch of third-party vendors selling this book. And I really don't even grasp or understand how all that works, except for the fact that I did give this company permission to distribute my books for me, and they were going to distribute it through Amazon, and I don't know if Amazon gave permission to other third parties to do it. But the long and short of the story is I don't get a dime off of this book when you buy it from Amazon. I know that a lot of you are in Belize thinking Barbara's rolling in dough because, oh, she has this fantastic book that's making money, but I don't get a dime. I take it back. I got 2 checks in 6.5 years. One, like 6.5 years ago, that this company sent me $60 because I had to call and, you know, really ask about it. And a few months ago, I got another check for a little bit over $700 because I had to call and scream for it. I really had to scream like a banshee to get that money. And I think they thought they got away with it until today when I called them and they actually answered the phone, and I told them that I didn't like the way this deal was going because I've been monitoring through my viewers' help, of course. I've been monitoring how many books are selling at Amazon daily. Oh, I'm sweating above my top lip. Well, not daily, monthly. And it's been no less than 120 books a month and upwards of 175 books a month that's being sold. and I should really be living high on the hog off of that residual royalty, but I haven't received any. So the guy was taken aback. He stuttered and he muttered several times like, oh my God, I'm busted. And then finally towards the end, he says, let me look into all of this and get back with you, which I knew was the royal kiss off. So I was ready for him, and I said, you have 10 days. And he says, what? And he says, well, you know, take legal action if you have to. And so I'm sending him a cease and desist, because I already verbally gave him my cease and desist. And this book will no longer exist, hopefully, because next I'm going to contact Amazon and tell them to stop selling this book, because I am not seeing any of my money. And even if I can't get any money out of this guy, I would rather him not make money off of my head. So that's just how I feel. My paper fell on the floor. Let me see what the next thing is. Book Thief was number 4. I'm so silly. So the next one, I want to tell you guys what's been going on since the start of the new year. So Jada, my daughter Jada, she's 22 years old. She's a singer, songwriter, musician, you know, all around performer. She put out an EP February 14th, Valentine's Day. 5 songs on the record. A lot of you guys were there for her. You supported her. You promoted the songs. You're still doing it even now as we speak. But you know how that is, you know, when you are a small-time artist and not, you know, very well known, you kind of have to work it hard. So I came up with a wise idea that I was going to put Jada and, you know, her little band in this local parade that we have here in my town in Fontana. The parade's normally the first week in June. This year they changed it and did it the first week in May. It took a lot of money to put that stuff in the float in the parade. It took a lot of time. You guys again stepped up to the plate and you donated. I even got a couple of corporate sponsors. We put that float in the parade. Let me shut up for a minute just so you can hear my baby singing a part of one of her songs in this here parade. Gorgeous, right? They did it, guys. They did the dang thing. Anyways, because she did such a great job in the parade, a month later we got called over to the festival, because they finally had the festival the first week in June, and that's when we discovered that we won 3rd prize. We had to share it with somebody else, but who cares about them? We won 3rd prize. Look at this big gorgeous trophy that we won for putting this float in the parade. 3rd out of 66 ain't bad at all, right? So thanks to my viewers and my sponsors and my subscribers that are just out there just doing this for me. We were able to do this. I feel like all of us won this, all right? I really do feel like you guys are a part of the family and that we all won this together because you guys were all rooting for her. So after that, I pursued it and I called up the city and I'm like, hey, my baby girl did good in the parade. What about putting her in the festival? They had 2 spots open. She snagged one of them. June the 3rd, she did it, all right? Look at her on the stage.
I sat in bed with my ex-boy. He's in the place, but I can't get joy. I'm thinking of you in the final third. This is where my buzzer goes. Right now to me, you're a chasing kid. And you say when we marry, 'cause you're not Peter. There'll be my head no more. I cried for you on the kitchen floor. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble. Yeah, you know that I'm no good.
she gorgeous? And her little bandmates, her little friends are so phenomenal. I am really loving that Jada's career is starting to take off. So now she's, you know, knocking on doors trying to get into the amphitheater, and I know that she definitely will do that, and it's because of you guys. So that's why I've been so distracted from the cooking channel though, because I've been doing all this to try to get her on her right footing so she can make all these phone calls and start doing these gigs. On top of that, guys, 2 months ago I dropped one of my, well, my main camera that I do the cooking shows with, my Nikon Coolpix A900. I dropped it. It was on the tripod right here. I was talking, doing a vlog. I reached down to pick up a bag that was there. I didn't realize the strap was, you know, tangled underneath the tripod. Bam, it fell, and it wasn't broken, but it was damaged, you know, so it doesn't, it wasn't consistent with recording video. It did good, still photography, but not video. So I gave that to one of my viewers who was so happy to get it. I sold another Nikon that I had, and I scraped money together. It took me a while. It took me 2 months. I had the money several times and I had to pay bills with it, but I did not want to go to the viewers with that to ask for donations, because I could really kick myself that I damaged my camera like that, and I've never damaged any of my other cameras like that in the past. And so I think I was embarrassed and ashamed to go to the viewers and ask for help, because you guys are so willing to help. You helped us buy the sewing machine that we did all the handbags with. Speaking of which, let me get off into that topic. You guys know that I have a website, bearpantryshow.com. It's a Shopify store, so it's very secure. And I started off by putting the aprons that we made last year in November, and then we kind of diverted into some bags, because in California we have to buy bags when we go to the grocery stores, and I just wanted to make some simple totes and put my logo on it. But when I made the totes, they were kind of ugly and plain looking, so I went off into making these beautiful handbags that I named after my mom, Rosalie Adele handbags. And I love making the handbags, but they sell quite slowly, so I can't keep like banging my head against the wall doing that. So when whatever handbags you see at my site right now, snag it up right away, because when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not going to be making those anymore. What I want to go back into are the aprons, and I also want to do stuff with vinyl. So we're going to be having t-shirts. Joshua and I taped several segments before that I didn't edit and upload, but you can see me cut away here where we're showing some of the t-shirts and some of the stuff that we can do with vinyls. I'm gonna have, you know, nice sayings, funny sayings, you know, maybe even some belligerent sayings, you know, like STFU. You guys know what that means. I'm gonna have some of that. I was thinking maybe I would put the vinyl on different things like mugs and cups and stuff like you see here, but I don't know that I'll do it, because it might get a little bit too involved. So I will definitely sell the vinyls by themselves, you know, like the stuff that you could put on hard surface. You could put it on your back windshield for your car, or on your laptop, on your refrigerator, your cabinets. I'll definitely sell these vinyls like this, and those are going to be really reasonably priced. Joshua's going to do his art if you want some of Joshua's art. So all I can say is keep checking back at my website, because everything that you buy from there goes right back into the show, because I am self-employed in this YouTube business, and unless you're getting millions of views a month, you're not really making big money at YouTube. And I really do depend on the sponsors. And if you don't just want to give free money to Barbara and say, here's your sponsorship, because I do have some people that do that. Every month they'll just give me a cent money, and I'm so grateful, because it really goes a long way. And I make sure I don't do stupid things with the money. I go buy food to do another show, or buy something else to review, right? But if you don't want to do that, you can purchase something from my site, because that does go a long way in helping the show stay vibrant and moving. All right, so hopefully I'll be able to come back with mukbangs. I did find out in February that I had 2 polyps in my gallbladder. Since then, because I've changed my eating and I've been doing all this exercise and stuff, Joe and I go on this trail 3 times a week, this trail that's in town. Sometimes we go 2 miles, sometimes we go 6 miles. Can you believe your girl is walking 6 miles? We even started riding the bikes, you know, on the trail, but mostly it's walking. Then we go to the gym 3 times a week to do the weights and stuff. And I pretty much eat the same thing every day. I use the MyPlate app. I do eggs, sourdough bread that I make from scratch. I have a recipe here at the site that you guys can look up for the sourdough bread. And then I eat grapefruit, and I eat fajitas a lot. Chicken breast with red, yellow, orange peppers and onions. Sometimes I eat it over rice. Sometimes I eat it with corn tortilla. Sometimes I eat it alone. And that's pretty much my meal. I don't eat any beef, no greasy stuff, no fried foods, no extra spice. But you know what? I'm doing great. I'm feeling a lot better. And I've lost so much weight. I've lost like 25 pounds. Joe, I think, have lost like 19 pounds. and we're so happy to be getting our health in order. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't done any mukbangs, but I can do the mukbangs on the healthy stuff that I eat, and I'm gonna start back again. All right, so I hope this video, oh my goodness, I almost forgot the most important thing. Daddy update. It's been 2 years. June 7th makes 2 years since mommy died. Well, made 2 years since mommy died, because I'm taping this on June the 12th. My dad has made some changes in his life. He shut down his wholesale business, so you can't go to his website anymore to buy stuff. He left me with the pepper sauces, the Marie Sharp's pepper sauce and some of the ricotta. I think I have like 2 boxes like this for sale. I'm gonna put it at my website as I'm editing this video. This is the size. Let me grab it out. The size of the ricotta. I still have to check with Daddy on the price. It's the La Perla brand. Achiote, this is what you rub on the meats. I'm telling you, I've literally got 2 boxes of these because the rest of the stuff I'm keeping for me. And if you want to purchase this, grab them up right away because they're going to be gone quickly. Now the pepper sauces, I only have the large bottles. I really want to sell these by the case. They come 12 to a case for like $39 plus the shipping, and I'm gonna have to figure out the shipping so they don't break in shipping. But I'd really like to sell it that way rather than loose. Loose would be $5 each. I don't want to do it loose because I see nightmares of this stuff arriving broken, even if I wrap it really good, and I don't want to have to deal with customer service nightmares. So I really want to sell it by the case full. I only have 17 cases to sell. My sister took all the rest for sale because she can distribute it more quickly than I can, because they actually do a wholesale type business. So that's all I have left over from the shop, some ricotta and some pepper sauces, and I really do hope that you'll check out my website to go pick them up there. As far as what Daddy's doing next, I'm gonna give you that in a later update when he knows what he's doing next. All right, so thank you guys so much for your time. I really do appreciate that you guys spend the time to watch my videos, because I know that you grant me access into your home daily, and I try to keep it clean and I try to keep it joyful. Guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next upload of one of my food videos. All right, bye bye.